Trojan family, Trojan gang. Mr. Fight On Forever is in the building. And today we finna talk about this big weekend coming up, right? So on April 19th, USC got some big coming up in the trenches. Got some big time trench players. One of them is a 5-star, right? But the first one I'm gonna start off with is James Johnson, a big time defensive lineman out of Northwestern Cape Coral, Florida, right? This kid is the beast. The first thing that comes to my mind when I watch this kid film is pure power and strength, right? If you ain't got your weight up, your strength up, he blowing you up, right? He is explosive DT. He got all the makings to make a living up front. He more of a one-gap player than he is a two-gap player at this stage, but has the size to be a bowling ball, a mountain up there in the middle, right? Added almost 25 pounds to a frame that stretches just over 6 foot 2.5 between his sophomore and junior seasons. He should eventually carry around 300 pounds or more, right? He owns some of the best throwing metrics in the Sunshine State for his class, and that lower body twitch constantly shows up on tape as this kid shoots the gaps, shoot up out of his stance, and he quick to put opponents on their heels off the back, right? He got that raw upper body strength who allows him to just club his way, knock around opponents, right? With a near 82-inch wingspan, make it difficult for blockers to establish initial hand position. He getting his hands on them first. 82 inches, not too many kids got an 82-inch. He getting his hand on the offensive lineman first, and he controlling the action, right? He can get caught sometimes playing with a higher pad level because he could get away with it against most competition on a high school level, right? And he will fade for stretches during games. I think that's him actually being bored, right? So just get his consistency in his motor and get his consistency in his technique. Keep his pad level low. This kid gonna be a monster. So it's hard to overlook the pushback power in his motor when he has it prime, right? He likely to face an initial adjustment period as he will see a significant jump in competition where he arrive at the college, whatever college he go to, right? So USC got this kid coming on campus Saturday. Massive talent. Coach Henney could do anything. When Henney, you could do anything. So hopefully he gets sold on this program just like our other defensive linemen and want to get that Aaron Donald teaching. I think they need to have Thanos on the visit, all the young D linemen and the D linemen in this class to get around this kid and show some kid love, because all this kid needs is just some technique. Right, all he needs is just more technique to already that power he got. This kid could be an unstoppable D tackle type kid. I see this kid earning a 5-star this season, his upcoming senior season, right? Now the other kid we got to talk about is Kenye Pepe, right? We got Kenye Pepe in the building, and this kid, man, massive, right? Kenye Pepe is a 5-star kid. 6'6", 275. First thing I think about when I think of Kenye is a great athlete, right? And that's what you want your offensive tackle to be, a great athlete. The offensive tackle, you want them to be the athletic ones on the line, right? He a towering offensive tackle, like I said, standing 6'6", that flashes in pass pro with quick feet and a smooth kick slide, right? Like I said, nice athlete, quick feet, got that kick slide. He frequently balanced in control of his body, right? He can get caught lunging and reaching at times if the defender, get a quick jump on him. He try to make up for it from lunging and reaching instead of sticking with his technique. But that's just coaching, right? But he has the reactionary skills to recover from these mistakes, right? Which is certainly promising. He can make a mistake and still recover because his athletic skills. That's why he's a 5-star, and that's why this kid got Sunday traits all over him. This kid already gets like an NFL grade. They already expect, if this kid don't make it to the NFL, down the line somewhere somebody failed. This kid is one of those special type athletes and special type players down at the IMG Academy, but he originally from California, right? He athletic enough to climb into the space, but he needs to keep progressing as a down drive blocker and learn how to consistently engage his lower halves in hopes of becoming a more well-rounded player. So at this point, he great at pass pro, good in the run game, right? He got some burn as a freshman and a sophomore at ING Academy before he secured the program's coveted left tackle role as a junior, right? He should be viewed as a technically advanced corner protector with the desired size and agility that you want at that offensive tackle. He likely to face, some initial growing pains like any freshman in college as he adjusts to the speed of the game, but has rare Sunday traits and plenty of upside. Man, if we get Pepe, we get Talanoa Ely, just like I said, this class is headed to historical. And I'm just feeling good about these two. For some reason, I'm feeling good about these two kids. Now, I know James Johnson, he just visited Texas, and he said it was a great visit. Of course, Texas is always going to be a great visit, right? But he coming to USC, so we got the chance to make the last impression, at least for this spring. While he making his recruiting rounds, he might want to commit. You know what I'm saying? So getting James Johnson's on campus after Texas, that's great. Getting him on campus, top that visit, we in great position. And then Kenye Pepe, that wall, I know he down at IMG, but he from Cali. He a Cali boy. We got to bring him home. The next time I hear about Kenye Pepe, I want to see a Hayes Fawcett graphic talking about Kenye Pepe is coming home and committed to the USC Trojans. So we got some major stars coming on this campus this weekend in the trenches. And Carter Gang, I love the trenches because that's where the championship is going to be won. And we recruit at a high level and we starting to stack on both sides of the ball, y'all. So, man, Kenye Pepe, James Johnson, enter the building. SC Gang, stand up. We going to put on the show. Chad Bowden, Coach Henny, Lynn, Riley, we finna be on our A game. We on the hot street. We cooking. We on the heater right now. And I don't see no reason for it to stop. We got to 22, 23 kids this cast. I think we taking about like 35. So we need to get these kids say, hey, we taking a major class and we always got a scholarship offer for you, but you might want to get on this thing before it get too crowded, right? So hopefully we could get some commitments out of these visits. Every visit, I like to see at least one commitment from that visit group, right? And there's some more guys in the trenches coming on this visit as well. There's about 6 or 7 dudes for the 26 class at least that's coming on this visit. So every little visit, every little Lincoln Riley, spring, summer bash type party type gigs, I want at least 1 or 2 commitments, right? So we gonna see how this go. They coming in on Saturday. Let's see the rumors and rumbling we start to hear after that. But until then, man, it's your boy Carter TV. It's Carter Sports. It's Carter Gang. It's Trojan Family. I told y'all I'm finna be back loading them up, right? 2 a days. Let's go.